Welcome back to my channel, Smoking and Grilling, and today we cooking with me, AB. Now listen, this is one of my go-to meals. You know, this is what I make. This is a part of my rotation. I just wanted to show you guys just how easy it is so you guys can possibly put it in your weekly rotation also. Here's the setup. If you're going to work, all you got to do is take your boneless, skinless chicken thighs out of the freezer, put them in the refrigerator, go to work. When you come in, they should be thawed out. Then all you got to do is, bring them, line out your ingredients, get your bowls. That's what makes it super easy. After you got your bowls, then you want to go ahead and get your chicken, trim any excess fat that, it came on there, any of that skin, trim that, and then cut them into like bite-sized bites. And after that, hey, I can't tell you nothing else. You guys getting ready to see just how easy it is to make a complete meal. Look, these are served excellent over some rice and some broccoli. Hey, with that being said, we're finna break right into this video. Okay, now going over the ingredients. We got green onions. We're gonna use that for garnish, and obviously we can use in the upper part of the green onion. You had apple cider vinegar, olive oil, and listen, if you're new to my channel, let me just go ahead and just say, every time I pick up an ingredient, you can see the name of the ingredient along with the quantities. And if you look down in the description box below, you'll be able to see an ingredient list, with the same thing. That way you can copy and paste and print. And then of course we got boneless, skinless chicken thighs. That's a little bit more than 1.5 pounds, but. And this right here is this is what we're gonna be making it in. You gotta, if you ask me for best results, I'm gonna say, having a cast iron skillet is the best. Now, what I'm doing is I'm doing some trimming. I know they boneless, skinless, but you still gotta, it depends on the brand. Some of it, have a little bit more on there. Listen, the more the skin and fat you can take off of it, the better it is and the quicker that it'll brown. Now, what I'm doing is I'm just cutting them into strips, and then once I got them broke down, once I got them cut into strips, I turn them, and then I just start cutting them. What we're doing is we cubing them, and the objective is to make sure that these are all the same size or close to it. That way they all finish around the same time. Now, we just want to keep doing that, and the reason I keep showing this, I just want everybody to see it, especially those that are new. Because listen, if you're reading the recipe, it tells you something, but it's nothing like having a guide right there in front of you. So if you ask me, look, this right here, you're able to see it. I just set the strips over there, and these are them awkward little pieces that was left. I just go ahead and cut those into, about like 3/4 inch by 3/4 inch, bites. Actually, on this right here, because I know what I'm doing, I have them pretty much like, I have two different sizes. I had some small ones, and I had some that was more uniform, which were the bigger ones. Now, get yourself a bowl and just go ahead and put them in there. What you see me doing right now is I'm looking for anything that didn't get cut right or looked like it was too small, and I just discard it. So once I like my cuts, I just put them in a bowl. I set that off to the side, and then I go ahead and wash up my cutting board and my knife. Now we want to heat up your cast iron skillet. That right there, we just added our olive oil to it, and we want to heat it up. We're gonna start off on medium high, and then I went ahead and moved it up to high. Once your skillet is nice and warm and your butter is melted, go ahead and just add your chicken bites to it and just move them around. Make sure most of them are flat so that they can start browning. What we're looking for is to see if we can get the edges of the chicken to brown a little bit. Now, you notice that some of them are pink. What we want to do is we want to cook them till they're about white. And then we're going to cook them some more. But once that pinkness is going, then we move on. Then we can move on to the next step. Right here, what you saw is when I put the salt and pepper inside, you just want to mix it up and make sure all of them get salt and pepper on there. Now, as you can see it's starting to turn white, but you can still see some of that pink. So I just keep moving it around. Once I move it around so that, maybe some of the pink parts are touching the cast iron skillet, then I just leave it alone and you let it cook. Now, I kept it on this portion right here just so you guys can see. We started out pink. Now we ended up where most of them are, all of it is starting to turn white. It's chicken, so we want to make sure it's cooked thoroughly. And don't forget, I'm cooking on the induction top, so the heating element is right in the middle. So once I got everything, cooked, and I'm for sure about that, what I do is I add the rest of our ingredients, which was the butter, minced garlic. Now I'm coming with the honey. And what we want to do is we just want to cook some of the liquid out. And once you cook it out, then it starts to thicken up, almost just like a gravy. But you just want to keep working it back and forth, and you want to keep it on that medium high heat now. Now listen, the first process usually takes about 5 minutes. And because I'm using the induction top, it's heating from the center, it probably took me about 7 to 8 minutes that way. But other than that, everything is the same. Now you can see right here, look, it started thickening up. You can see the bubbles are bubbling in the middle. That right there lets you know. And then look at the color. It started turning that brown. Once you got everything cooked, there it is right there with that rice, and I got some broccoli. Just go ahead and put it on top of that rice, and there you have it. You know what? This is honey butter garlic chicken at its best. Now, once you got everything plated, all you got to do is, hit it with your garnish, and this right here is just what sends it over the top. Again, that's honey butter garlic chicken. So tell me what you guys think about this one here. Super easy to make, you know what, and it's something to add to your repertoire, Hey, I just gotta say this, listen, it ain't always gotta be spaghetti, baked potatoes, our regular go-to Monday through Friday. Hey, we can just mix it up. And I want you guys to let me know down in the comment section below, what would you do with this? And before you guys ask, yes you can do it with whole chicken. You know what, but I just like this served over some rice, with that sweet, with that, with the pop of just a little bit of that salty flavor also, along with some broccoli. Ooh-wee. That's all I got to tell you. Listen, this is one of my go-to meals. Listen, this comes up quite often. And when I go to the grocery store, this is one of the things that I do. I usually buy this pack, split it in half, you know what I mean, and try to make it like about every 4 days. Anyway, so with that being said, listen, if you're new to my channel, let me go ahead and just say, hey, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and let everybody out there know there's a channel out here that's simplifying these recipes and taking the mystery out of cooking. Hey, and if you've been watching me for a while, you know what I'm about to say. I'm out of here.